Hi there, you're welcome to another English class at Learn City. Today we're going to look at English triphthongs. English triphthongs. If you have been following the series on pronounce section, you will discover that I said something earlier that there are 44 sound segments or 44 phonemes, right? We have the 20 vowels and the 24 consonants, and then we have 12 pure vowels or 12 monophthongs, and we have 8 diphthongs. Out of these 12 monophthongs, we have 7 short vowels and we have 5 long vowels. All right, so the 24 consonants, so that makes up 44 sound segment, both the vowels and the consonant. But if you're going to add the English triphthongs to them, you're going to have 49 sound segments. So whenever I teach my students the English triphthongs, which are rarely considered in English as one of the key ingredients to achieve better pronunciation and sound more like a native speaker, I always ensure that I leave them with something, with the reasons of learning the English triphthongs. Why do you have to learn the English triphthongs? Okay, now triphthong is a combination of 3 vowels. Triphthongs, like combination of 3 vowels. Now here you have a glide from one vowel to the other. Okay, and you have a glide from another vowel to the other vowel. So the more one glides from a vowel to the other or to the others, the less prominent the other vowels become. Okay, let me give an example. If you have this vowel A, okay, A, the A is more prominent than E, right? So when you now glide from A to so the A is more prominent than E, then the A is more prominent than So we have 5 English triphthongs. We have 5 of them. So you're gliding from A, okay, A, or you're gliding from O, okay, O. So you have like this glide. Or you're gliding from I. Do you understand? So there's a glide from one vowel to the other. So you have 5 triphthongs. Most of them, all of them, end in a schwa sound. End in a schwa sound. The as a schwa sound, like When you produce make use of the central part of your tongue and make it as weak as possible, like Okay, I was saying that learning the English triphthong is one of the key ingredients to achieve better pronunciation of words and to sound more like a native speaker. All right. For instance, one of the reasons for learning the English triphthong is to avoid saying the ya. Okay, in words like player, okay, you don't say player. When you say player, people would know where you come from. People would know that maybe you're from Ondo State or wherever you are from, but you're not sounding like a native speaker. A native speaker wouldn't say player, would say player. Okay, we say player. All right. So to avoid saying the ya in player, in layer, in flyer, in higher, in buyer, in liar, in fire, in lawyer. Okay, so you have those words like layer, flyer, higher, buyer, liar, fire, lawyer, or lawyer. Do you understand that? So you're not saying player, layer, flyer, higher, or higher, or whatever you have. You're not saying buyer, you're saying buyer. You're saying liar. You're saying fire. You're saying lawyer. You're not saying lawyer. You're not saying so. You might not get the full idea or the full pronunciation of it, like having the glide from one vowel to the other and from the other to the last vowel. As one glides, then the other vowels become less prominent, right? But for every of these words that you produce, always avoid saying ya. So if you can avoid saying ya, then it's going to make a lot of sense to you. So whenever you want to produce like a word like player, you're not going to say player, you just say player. You can say player, just say player. So that's like make it that's gonna make sense. Say layer, layer. So it's gonna make sense that way. Say higher, okay, higher. So it's gonna make sense that way. Say buyer. It's gonna make sense that way if you do not have the ya. Now to avoid saying the wa, a word like power, power, okay, you have the power to change, to become whoever you want to become. Okay, you have the power. You don't have the power. No power. Okay, no power, but power. Okay, power. It's beautiful if you can incorporate this in your spoken English. It makes a lot of sense. It makes you sound like a real person, all right? Because what is worth doing at all is worth doing well, okay? Just ensure that you have that particular, you avoid saying the wa in lower, okay? You just say lower, okay? Lower. You have lower, you have hour, you have sour, you have sour, you have flower, you have flower, you have tower, okay? Not tower, but tower, okay? Now the last one is to avoid saying the yaw as in mayor, although the vowel in mayor is a diphthong, mayor, mayor, okay, not mayor, okay? But I can just incorporate that and say to avoid saying the yaw in mayor, okay? In prior, don't forget the vowel in mayor is a diphthong, mayor, mayor, okay, not mayor. Prior, prior, conveyor, not conveyor, but conveyor, conveyor, conveyor. So you have that. So want to avoid saying the what? The ya in player, in layer, in flyer, in higher, in buyer, in liar, in fire, in lawyer. To avoid saying the y in lower, in power, in hour, in sour, in sour, in flower, in tower. To avoid saying the yaw in mare, although this vowel there is a diphthong, in prior, okay, prior, not prior to, no, but prior. So you're not saying the yaw there, not conveyor, but conveyor, conveyor. So you can see that the sole reason, the main reasons why we have to learn this is to avoid this mispronunciation too. I will call that our Nigerianness. Okay, our Nigerianness will always propels us to have the ya, or to have the wa, or to have the yo. Okay, but if you can practice, if you can ensure we avoid this, then it would sound more like a native speaker, and we say one of the key ingredients to achieve better pronunciation. So we're going to consider the 5 triphthongs that we have, one after the other, then you pronounce. Let's practice some of the common words that contain each of these triphthongs. The first word you have is air, okay, air, as in player, player, as in layer. I would like to say that for some people the could be that weak, like your player, player. That's what you're gonna hear, okay, not player. I'm just trying to tell you that there is a glide from one vowel to the other and from the other to the last vowel, okay? But here, for some people, you're gonna just hear something like player, 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 layer, layer. So you're not gonna hear layer as in the it's like player, okay? But there is a glide. So player, layer, slayer, betrayer, betrayer, conveyor, conveyor. So avoid the ya, all right, and avoid the yo, and avoid the wa, all right? And words like ire, ire, like flyer, okay, like higher, higher, not higher, but higher, higher, okay? Liar, he's a liar, not he's a liar. Okay, fire, like the fire is burning. Okay, the fire is burning. The fire is burning. It sounds great that way. Okay, not say the fire is burning. A fire is burning, but the fire is burning. Okay, buyer, buyer. Oh, there is a buyer. Oh, I have a buyer. Oh, there are many buyers. Okay, there are many buyers. Buyers. Okay, so you have that. You have a word like hire. You have a word like flyer. You have a word like liar. You have a word like fire. You have a word like buyer. Just avoid the yeah. It's gonna make sense. Okay, you're gonna see you sounding more like an authentic person, a real person. You're not a fake person, but they sound like a native speaker, sound more real, sound more original. Okay, so we're gonna consider the third one, which is oh, right? We have oh like go, you know, you have go, you have so. Okay, so as in S-O-W, so. And S-E-W is not so, it's also so. So. Okay, so. Okay, so you have in what like over, okay, over, like in lower. Okay, as in sower. Okay, not lower, but lower. As in sower, not sower. Okay, so let's move to the next word. We have as in royal, not royal. Oh, it comes from a royal family, not royal family. Okay, royal academy, not royal academy. Okay, he's loyal to me, not he's loyal to me. It's loyal to me, loyal. Okay, loyal, royal. Okay, you can say royal, then you could say loyal, then you could say lawyer. Okay, lawyer. Okay, lower, then you could say loyal. Okay, which is like lawyer that you have as lawyer. Say lower. Okay, or loyal. So let's consider the last one here, which is hour. Okay, hour. So you have a word like power. You have a word like tower. You have a word like sour, like the soup is sour. Okay, sour. Okay, sour. Flower, the second flower as like the one you present, F-L-O-W-E-R. Okay, and flour as the one you use to make bread. Okay, so you have flower, they sound the same, they have the same pronunciation. So we have tower, flower, sour, power. Okay, power. So don't say power, don't say sour, don't say tower, but tower. Okay, say flower. Okay, it is important, it's also important for you to note that your knowledge of triphthongs and the endings and how they are properly or correctly pronounced enhances your knowledge of rhymes. Okay, so you're gonna know words that rhyme, like they have the same rhyme. Okay, like flower. Okay, so you're going to learn that mastering the correct pronunciation of triphthongs and avoiding saying the ya, avoiding saying the wa, avoiding saying the yo whenever you produce them is highly important for you, okay, for people to sound like more like English native speakers. Okay, it's going to make sense that way. You can incorporate all of this into your pronunciation. All right, it's just not enough to learn them. It is also equally important that you produce them, you master them over and over again, right? And You can pause this video, produce, pronounce those words, pause, pronounce, then do it over and over again till it becomes part and parcel of you. Thank you.